Hi, the Milanese giraffe. I'm now at the top of the head working the rolled edge. I've made one of the horns and I'm just about to make the second one, and this is the method that I used because I'm carrying my pairs in a rolled edge rather than adding them separately into the existing head. It's slightly different. So I'm making my plait with my 4 pairs, and when I get to the top of the horn I'm doing 7 twists maybe, putting a big divider pin in and then plaiting back, and that makes a long loop. I could just put a pin in there and secure it, but what I am wanting to do is to make a long loop at the top rather than a round one, because that's more the look that I'm going for. So I'm going to plait back down. 2 little plaits coming down, and then with the pin for the rolled edge, which by the way I did rewind onto a Honiton bobbin, so now I can do all the sewings without any spangles getting in the way. And using my crochet hook I'll go back into the same pinhole again that I've used to start. Grab the sewing thread and secure that plait back to the bottom there. I'll turn the pillow slightly. Replace the pin. Take the next one out. Sew into that one. Oh, didn't quite take the right one out. And as you can see, it's so much easier just to thread a Honiton bobbin through. I will reduce this a little bit. Place that pin in. Next pin out. This one you can just use it to just sew straight into that hole. You don't have to play about. I'm a great fan of just saving that little bit of time. Put to one side just to put all the thread that you're using for your sewing onto a spangleless bobbin. Now I'm into the pin that actually is at the very base of the ear, so I'll use this for the ear here. So I'll put that pin back in before I go any further. I'll put the sewing one out of the way. I will choose the bobbin with the most thread on. Shorten my threads apart from the long one. Just throw a quick tally in here, making sure that there aren't too many twists at the top to start with. So chat amongst yourselves while I just get this done. Try and make them even. These are only small tallies, so even if they're crooked or wrinkly, it doesn't really matter, because giraffe ears can be a little bit wonky. They might be twitching an ear so it looks different to the other ones, so don't worry too much if they look less than perfect, because they're giraffes. They might have got them caught in a tree. They might just have raggedy ears. You have to quite often adapt patterns like Milanese lace to fit some of the weird and wonderful shapes that Milanese patterns come in. So the more versatile you are with making your own decisions while you're making them, the better. Because unlike a geometric lace, you have to get you have to get the braids absolutely spot on. But as far as the shape and the add-ons and the twirly bits, right, that will do for the length of that ear. So I'll take it out to one side, work a pair, tension up, and just put a single overhand knot on that to secure it. There we go. Now the fun bit, turning it round. I'll just move those pins so that they're not casting too much of a shadow. Now I'm going to put a pin at the very tip with one pair on each side, one pair on each side, going that way. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cloth stitch through and then bring one pair down each side of the pin. That's coming down this side, this is coming down this side, and then I'm going to plait down back to the pin. That should, another one I think, yes, that's got me there. Get my sewing Honiton out. There we go. And sew this plait back into the same pinhole that it came out of. There we go. On the other side of the plait, there we go. Get that pin back in while holding the tension because I don't want the plait to warp. There we go. Now that plait is running down the back of the tally. Obviously it might wriggle and move a bit, but by the time you've finished, it'll have had plenty of time sitting there to rest. So I'll go for the next pin. Pull the thread through, nice and easy, thread that through, and off we go again for the rolled edge down the rest of the body to end up right down at the bottom along that bottom edge, which has got a two pin edge, pin underfoot edge, so you've got these nice big loops at the end to get your crochet hook through, or Lazy Susan. There you go. And that has got two little horns and two little ears. I'll take that one out. Obviously you're seeing the reverse of it. You're seeing the back of it. There's its little ear. There's its little horns. And there's the one that I've just made, and you can see the plait going along the back of the tally. Okie dokie. That's it.